जब जॉब चाहिए सरकारी तो इंडिया करे अड्डा 24/7 पर तैयारी। अड्डा 24/7, इंडियाज नंबर 1 गवर्नमेंट जॉब प्रिपरेशन ऐप।
Good morning everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjyot and I am here with you all to discuss another PPB MCQ series, which is PPB MCQ series number 39. So in which we are going to discuss 8 MCQ questions. So before starting today's session, one important thing I want to tell you all is that your registration has started from yesterday onwards. So from 1st of September, we have seen that your registration has started for the JAIIB exam. And another important update is that your particular syllabus is going to change from the next attempt of May 2023. So we have to make sure that we qualify this particular November-December attempt so that we do not have to go through the new syllabus. Because with the new syllabus, if we talk about, there will be 4 subjects and you have to cover the 4 subjects. One subject will be totally new, that is your retail banking and wealth management. So we have to make sure that we qualify the exam in this particular November-December attempt. Okay. So before starting the session, let me know, am I audible to all of you? And also make sure that you register yourself as soon as possible so that you will get whatever slot you want to give your exam in. Okay, so do make sure you register yourself soon. So audio, video both are okay. Good morning to all of you. So before starting to the MCQ series, certain important things I want to tell you all is that, first of all, if you have not downloaded the Adda 24/7 application yet, then do download the application. This is the platform where you find all the upcoming batches information. Also, you will find the quizzes which is going to help you to understand the banking awareness. Next, if you have not subscribed the channel Officers Adda 24/7, then do subscribe. Do subscribe the channel so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Sorry. Next, those candidates who have not enrolled yet into a particular paid batch, and if you want a certain guidance, if you want a certain information that how to start your preparation, if you need a certain guidance, you can go with these English medium batches. So first of all, one target batch recently started on 16th of August, in which principles and practices of banking class is going to start from 5th of September. So this will be a fresh batch of principles and practices of banking, and this will be a selection batch, fresh selection batch, fresh crash course we can say, which is starting from 12th of September. So you can go with this particular batch also, because in which from the starting you will cover all the syllabus of your subjects, all the 3 subjects will be covered. And if you want individual exams, so individual subjects batches, then that is also available for PPB, AFB and LRB. Okay, so to enroll in any of these batches, you can use a code Y496 and you will get 78% discount here. Now the next thing, bilingual batches, those people who are preparing for the JAIIB exam but in the bilingual courses, then they can enroll in this particular batch. This selection batch is going to start from 5th of September. So this is a bilingual selection batch in which a crash course will be created for all the 3 subjects. And this is a CAIIB batch. If your colleagues who are preparing for CAIIB and they are looking for a certain guidance, then you can suggest them that the CAIIB classes is going to start from 12th of September. Okay. So these are the upcoming batches which is really going to help you all in preparation for the November-December attempt. Now, one suggestion from my side to all of you, be consistent in your preparation, be consistent in your classes. Do make sure you are giving mock tests on the regular basis, you are practicing on the regular basis, because if there is a chance, if we miss particular November-December attempt with 1 or 2 marks only, then we have to start from the 0 level, we have to start from the scratch. So don't go with that. Just make sure that you are very regular, you are very consistent in your preparation, do cover conceptual understanding, do cover the mock test everything. Okay. Now, next important thing is mock test for all the 3 subjects is available. That is in the JAIIB Prime Test Pack. All the 3 subjects mock test will be available. 50+ tests will be available here. And if you want individual subjects mock test, that is also available like PPB. The other 2 subjects are also available. And to enroll in any of the mock tests, you can use the code Y496S and do start giving the mock test because it is important. So let's start today. It's our 39th class in which we are discussing principles and practices of banking MCQs. So let's start with the first question and answer the first question. So the first question is asking, what is international banking? What is international banking? So you have to answer here that which of the following is correct in context to international banking. First is saying, providing a variety of financial services to the customer who are living outside their home country. It means simply home country, we can say. Those persons who are living outside their home country and we are providing them the financial services, then it will be international banking. Second is saying banking between industries. When banking services will be provided to the industries, that will be known as your international banking. Third is saying providing financial services to the customer on an affordable cost. So you are providing the banking services to the customer on a very minimum cost or the affordable cost that they can afford. Next is saying providing financial services to the customer who are living in home country, or you are providing services to the customer of yours who are living in the home country only. So which of the following will be right answer according to the international banking? A, B, C or D? So which of the following is correct? A, everyone is going with the A option. Okay, very good. So when you are providing services, what is international banking? Simply the banking which provides us the cross-border transaction. The banking which provides us cross-border transaction. That is known as your international banking. Okay, that is known as your international banking. So international banking is simply the type of banking in which what we are doing, we are providing the cross-border transactions, or simply we are providing the variety of financial services to the persons who are living outside the country. So that is will be known as your international banking. Next. Which of the following describes bank assurance? So which of the following statement is correct about the bank assurance? So what is bank assurance, you have to tell. First of all, assurance given by bank by general insurance companies for insuring assets of the bank. When you are insuring the assets of the bank, that is bank assurance. Second is saying life insurance policy issued to the bank staff. So when you are giving life insurance to the bank's staff, that will be bank assurance. Second is saying assurance given by bank to its customer. When bank is giving assurance to its customer, that is your bank assurance. And fourth is saying distribution of insurance policy, both life and non-life, by banks as corporate agents through their branches. So when bank is providing life and non-life insurance or policies to their customers and bank work as a corporate agent, that will be known as bank assurance. So which of the following you think is correct? A, B, C or D? Those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session and also share the session on multiple social media platform where you are linked with your friends and colleagues who are preparing for the same exam. Second is D. Everyone is going with D option. Okay, very good. Right answer will be D. Distribution of insurance policy, both life and non-life, where bank works as a corporate agent. If we talk about insurance policy, insurance is not a bank's product. Insurance is the product of ADA, that is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. So ADA's product is sold by the bank right now. Why bank is doing so? So that bank can earn a certain commission on the insurance policy. So simply insurance is not a bank's product. Insurance is what? Insurance is the third party product of a bank. Now what does third party product means? It is not the product of a bank but product of another party. Bank is only dealing with the selling of the product. Okay, so the insurance is third party product of a bank and this third party product is known as bank assurance. When bank has a partnership with the insurance company and bank is selling the insurance product of the insurance company to its customer, that will be known as bank assurance. So insurance business started in India from the year 2000 on the recommendation of R.N. Malhotra committee. So R.N. Malhotra committee has recommended to start the insurance business in bank, and from that we started three types of insurance business. First is bank assurance, second is referral business, and third is insurance underwriting. Okay, now let's move to the third question. SEBI has extended the lock-in period for anchor investors. SEBI has extended the lock-in period for anchor investors and the lock-in period is 90 days now for half the holdings. So who are the anchor investors? So the question is saying us, a recent update question is giving us that SEBI has extended the lock-in period for anchor investor for the 90 days. So the question is asking who are anchor investor? who are anchor investor. First is saying high net worth individuals who are investing more than 2 crore in IPO. IPO is initial public offering. Second is saying investors who use hedging to minimize their risk. Those investors who are using hedging process to minimize their risk. Investor who take advantage of arbitrage. Those investors who are taking advantage of the arbitrage. Or investors to whom shares allotted before IPO opens to public. Or we can say those investors to whom the shares has been allotted before IPO opens for the general public. So who are the anchor investors according to this particular options? A, B, C or D? What will be the right answer for third? Third is A. Okay. What about rest? Third is A and D. Two options are coming. D and A. Confusion is there on in the D and A. Okay. Okay, no. The right answer will be your D, that investors to whom shares allotted before IPO opens to public is known as anchor investors. So, anchor investors are those investors to whom company gives its IPO before starting the IPO for the public. Let's say we know what is the IPO, initial public offering. Whenever a company issue its shares for the first time for the public is known as IPO. So before issuing its shares for the public, company gives a certain part of share to the investors who are known as anchor investor. And why company is giving share to them? So that the popularity of that particular company will increase in the market before the IPO enters in the market. So that's why company issues a certain shares to the investors before allotment of IPO for the public. And IPO is initial public offering simply when, what we can say, IPO is the process in which companies issuing its shares for the first time. That will be known as your IPO. Okay. So the right answer for this particular question will be D. Right answer will be D. Achha, if we talk about arbitrage, what is arbitrage? When the same security being purchased and sold in two different markets at the same time and there is a price difference in both the markets, then the difference price will be taken as the advantage and that will be known as your arbitrage. Okay, that will be known as your arbitrage. Now, if we talk about anchor investor, what recent guidelines SEBI has given to the anchor investor? SEBI has said that the IPO, before IPO, we have issued share to the anchor investor for the popularity of the company. So the anchor investors hold on to particular shares till 90 days. It means they can't sell the shares before 90 days completed. How many share? Half the holding. So total whatever amount of shares issued to them, out of that half shares holding will not be sold by anchor investor before completing the 90 days duration. Okay, this is particular question is saying. The right answer will be D. Next. The main function of mutual funds are. What is the main function of mutual funds? First is saying collection of funds from a large number of investors. Okay, first is saying collection of funds from a large number of investors. Second is saying investment funds, so collected in diversified markets. So whatever fund we have invested, collected, that will be invested in the diversified market. Third is saying holding investment in trust and diversify the risk in the investment. Proper management of portfolio with an objective of optimize the returns. And the last one is saying all of the above. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Once again arbitrage. Okay, 1 second. Give me the answer of fourth question, then I will explain what is arbitrage. So which of the following is correct for the question number 4th? A, B, C or D? Okay, so everyone is going with the D option. That is correct, that mutual fund provide everything. Na? If we talk about mutual fund, what are mutual fund? Simply mutual funds are collecting, first of all, they collect funds. Mutual fund collect funds from various investors. Okay, and after collecting funds from various investors, what mutual fund will do? Will investment in diversified market. After collecting fund from many investors, it diversified the fund. It invests the fund in the diversified market. It means in the different market. And why the mutual funds are doing so? So that they will minimize the risk. To minimize the risk, what mutual funds are doing? Mutual funds are investing the money of the investors in the diversified sector in multiple sector. So mutual funds are portfolio managers, or we can say mutual funds are professional managers who collects the fund from various investors, invest their funds in diversified sector to minimize the risk. Okay, so when you invest the funds in the diversified sector, this investment is known as portfolio investment. This investment is known as portfolio investment. Okay, and who is doing this portfolio investment? Portfolio managers are performing portfolio investment. Now, what this particular process, this whole process is known as, hedging. Whole process is known as hedging. So simply, what is mutual fund? Mutual funds are the professional managers or portfolio managers who collect from various investors, invest their fund in diversified sector to minimize the risk. So this type of investment will be known as your portfolio investment. This type of process will be known as hedging. And who is performing these process, who is doing this type of investment? That will be your portfolio managers, or we can say the professional managers of mutual funds. Okay. Next, acha, what is arbitrage? Let's understand arbitrage here. Arbitrage. So we have completed capital market in the paid batch. Yes, I think you all know that capital market is what. So we have read that in capital market there are two types of market. First is primary market, and then will be secondary market. So primary market is the fresh issue market where the shares will be first time sold and purchased. So this is the fresh issue market, or we can say new issue market will be primary. And secondary market is what? Market for existing security. This is the market for existing securities. So what happens here? Let's say first time company has issued its share. Let's say for example, TCS has issued its shares first time in the primary market. Who has issued the share? TCS has issued the share. So TCS has given the share, let's say for example, of 100 rupees. Now in primary market, company will issue the share and investors will purchase the share. So company has issued the share and I was the investor, I have purchased the share of TCS in 100 rupees. Now as soon as the TCS share value reached to 200, what I have done? I have purchased here. I have purchased the share in primary market and I sold the share in the secondary market of how much amount? Let's say of 200 rupees. So what price difference is there? The price difference will be 100 rupees, and this 100 rupees I earned as a profit, and this profit will be known as your arbitrage. This profit will be known as your arbitrage. Okay, so what we can say that arbitrage simply is the benefit which is getting by the investor by selling the same security in two different markets and getting the advantage of price differences. So that advantage of price difference will be known as arbitrage. Okay, let me know, is it clear to all? Buying and selling of securities simultaneously and get benefit in different markets. Yes, correct. Very good. Gilt edge market is a part of secondary market. Okay, Meenakshi, secondary market is divided into two parts. First, we have gilt edge market. Gilt edge market, that is market of government securities. And second one, we have corporate security market. Second, we have corporate security market. Secondary has two types. Okay, clear to all. Next. So we have discussed fourth question, all of the above. Now fifth question. Which among the following does not fall under the category of government securities? So which of the following is not a government securities? Which of the following is not a government security? Is it dated security? Is it treasury bills? Is it estate development loans? Is it certificate of deposit? So which of the following is correct? Fifth is C and D, two options are coming. Why C? State development loans are not a part of government securities. No, Baba. Right answer will be certificate of deposit. It is clearly understandable. Certificate of deposit is a money market instrument. And certificate of deposit are issued by, it is a money market instrument. It is issued by banks and financial institutions. Banks and financial institutions issues your certificate of deposit. So the right answer will be certificate of deposit. It's a money market instrument and it is issued by banks and financial institutions. So the right answer will be your D, certificate of deposit. Don't get confused under these. Next. When a bond matures, its maturity value is known as. What is bond? First of all, bond is a debt market, or we can say debt instrument. Bond is a debt instrument. Debt instrument means simply on bond we are taking loan. Okay, bond is a debt instrument means we are taking loan on the bond. Okay, now the bond is a debt instrument. A maturity period will be prefixed. Maturity period will be prefixed. The rate of interest will be prefixed. That after how many years you will get your money and at what interest rate you will be get paid on your money. So this is the bonds, that is debt instrument, loan instrument. Company is taking loan from you when the company is issuing bonds, and after a fixed period of time at a fixed rate of interest, company will return your fund. Okay, company will return your loan. So which of the following is the right option when we talk about maturity value? So when bond matures, what maturity value will be given? Why it will be maturity value? See, question even asking when a bond matures, its maturity value is known as. It can't be the A option, na? Face value is the actual value of a bond. Let's say this is a bond and the value of the bond is 100 rupees and it is written on the particular bond. That will be face value. Face value, it means which you can see on the document of the instrument. Coupon value will be the rate of interest. Coupon value means the rate of interest will be provided on the bond. Right answer will be redemption value. You are redeeming your product now. Achha, do you know that we got rewards in the credit card transactions or any other transactions? When we are performing online transaction or we are performing credit card transaction, we got rewards. And when you use that rewards, what option comes to your screen? Redeem now. You are redeeming your rewards. The similar way you are redeeming your maturity value of the bond now. So that's why the answer will be redemption of value. You are redeeming your product, you are redeeming your value, you are redeeming your investment from the particular security. So right answer will be your B. Next. The RBI revised the PSL target for RRBs too. So what is PSL? PSL stands for priority sector lending. These are the sectors which according to Government of India or RBI, they needs development, they needs improvement. So those sectors who needs development, who needs improvement, those sectors comes under the PSL, and there are total 8 sectors. There are total 8 sectors which according to RBI, Government of India needs improvement or development. So which of the following will be the right answer of this question? A, B, C or D? Is it 45, 50, 75, 85? 7th will be C. Everyone is going with C option. Okay, very good. Right answer is 75%. Earlier it used to be 60% that all the RRBs have to provide the 60% of their A and BC or CEO BE, whichever is higher in a PSL in the priority sector lending. But now the 60% revised to 75%. Okay, so right answer will be 75. A small finance bank also have the 75% target of PSL. Okay, small finance bank have the same target, that is 75% or in the PSL. Next. The union government has reduced the minimum annual deposit requirement for the accounts under the Sukanya Samrathi Yojana from rupees 1,000 to which of the following? 750, 500, 250, 150. So the Sukanya Samrathi Yojana was introduced under the campaign of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign has launched the Sukanya Samrathi Yojana in 2015 January, under which the girl child account will be open and the girl child will be up to the age of 10 years. So 10 or less than 10 years girl child account will be open in the Sukanya Samrathi Yojana account. A scheme in which the legal guardians or parents only can open this account. Okay, no other person can open this account. So which of the following will be right? 8th is C. Everyone is going with the C option. Yes, correct. Very good. So right answer is 250 rupees. Earlier it used to be 1000 rupees. Now it's 250. So you can open Sukanya Samriddhi account scheme account in the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana by just giving 250 rupees, and every year you have to deposit minimum 250 rupees. Okay. And the another thing is that in a year the maximum deposit will be 1.5 lakh only, not more than that. So minimum in a financial year 250, maximum in a financial year your 1.5 lakh, and every year have to do that. Okay. So the right answer will be 250. Now let me know, out of 8 questions, how many questions answers you have given correct? Out of 8 questions, how many answers you have given correct? Now, I have told you earlier also, bilingual batch and English medium batch are starting from 5th September and 12th September. So, do make sure you enroll in these particular batches if you are not enrolled yet, because yesterday a notice has given by IIBF that from the May and attempt or to May 2023 attempt, the syllabus is going to be changed. Acha, one important thing, one major change is going to happen will be, there will be a negative marking in your exam. There will be a negative marking in your exam from the next attempt. So do make sure we qualify this exam in the November attempt only. We have no other choice. And to enroll the exam, to qualify this particular exam in certain November attempt, what you can do, simply go to the Adda 24/7 application. After going to the application, you will find the JAIIB CAIIB section. Just click on that JAIIB CAIIB section and you will find all the upcoming batches or running batches on the website. So this is the website. Let's say you want to enroll in English medium batch, just click on the English medium section and you will find how many upcoming batches are and when the batches are coming. So these are all the batches which are coming from the 12th of September. These are selection batches, already useful for all of you. PSL target is not given according to the nationalized bank. Commercial bank has a target of 40%. In commercial, we cover public and private sector bank. And when we talk about foreign bank less than 20 branches and more than 20 branches we talk about, they have 40%, but the sub targets is different. Okay. Don't worry, we will cover PSL targets and sub target in detail. So this is the particular batch. Do read the detail of the batch. A study plan is available, timing is available. To enroll, click on the view offer. After clicking on the view offer, you have to enter a coupon code, and to enter coupon code you can use the code Y496 and press apply. After applying this particular code, you will find discount of 80% right now going on, and this will be soon, and today it will be expired. So what you have to do, if you want to enroll, just use this particular code Y496 and get 81% discount by purchasing the product from the Adda 24/7 application. Okay, so from application you will get 81% discount. So let's end the section here. Yes, only PPB mock tests are also available, Kriti. You can check on the particular website of Adda 24/7, or you can go with the particular application. Also, you will find individual PPB subject test also. Okay, individual mock test will be available. So this is the test series. You can see PPB mock tests are available. All the other subjects mock tests available, or total mock tests be available. So according to you, whatever product you want, you can go with that. Okay. So let's end the session here. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time, 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And do make sure you are reading continuously. You are regular in your preparation, because we have to qualify the November attempt. Okay. So let's end the session. Do not forget to register yourself for IIBF as soon as possible. Again. Now thank you all for joining the session, and stay safe.